Henderson.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round number one, Jemma Thomas versus Stacey Henderson. Jemma Thomas fighting out of toe-to-toe boxing in Norwich versus Stacey Henderson of white collar boxing. And these ladies are off to an absolutely frantic pace here in round number one. Really, really good work. Jemma Thomas, an accomplished K1 mixed martial arts fighter and boxer, ladies and gentlemen. So, a bit of a jack of all trades. But it looks like Stacey Henderson is more than up to the challenge, firing off some big, strong shots there at distance, keeping Jemma Thomas well on the back foot. Again, Stacey Henderson over the top with a big right hand, and again following up with big shots. Jemma Thomas again coming in nicely over the top with the left. But Henderson working a good game plan here, ladies and gentlemen, keeping Thomas at arm's reach. She's the taller fighter. Thomas will need to get inside and work, but if Henderson can keep her at distance, it's a much better plan for the fighter from Elbows white collar boxing. Good work again from Henderson, coming over the top. Lovely hook combination there, just working Jemma Thomas. A frantic pace from both of these ladies early on in round number one. So I wonder to see if they'll be able to sustain the pace here. I think everyone watching hopes so. Fantastic entertainment, both of these ladies really putting on a good show for the crowd here. A little bit of a scrappy exchange there from both fighters. And Henderson's back on the attack. Jemma Thomas says no with a couple of counter punches, and Henderson comes back with a few big shots of her own. Lovely little combination there from Thomas, again with a nice stiff jab underneath the guard of Stacey Henderson. So we move into the final 10 seconds here of round number one. It's looking like Stacey Henderson has been the slightly more dominant fighter here, but Jemma Thomas mounting a comeback. A really, really good first round for the crowd here and for both ladies at Ultimate Boxing. Round number two here, Jemma Thomas versus Stacey Henderson, and it was Henderson on the attack in round number one, with Thomas replying with strong counter punches, but it looks like Thomas is looking to rock and roll a little bit more here in round number two, going off at a frantic pace. But Henderson matching her punch for punch so far. Jemma Thomas tries a nice big uppercut through the centre there. Both these ladies a little bit frantic at the moment, and Jemma Thomas's gum shield would just pop out there. He hasn't spotted it as yet. Oh no, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Hair scrunchie, not a mouth guard. As we crack on, a big shot there from Stacey Henderson, and again over the top. Jemma Thomas working the body there nicely of Stacey Henderson. If Henderson again walks Thomas down and starts to work with a nice straight cross there, straight onto the chin of Thomas. Again, these testing jabs from both ladies. Thomas tries a lovely uppercut through the middle, nothing doing quite yet, but a good tactic from the smaller fighter, working through the middle of the guard of Stacey Henderson. Again, Stacey Henderson stepping forward, eats a bit of a shot there from Jemma Thomas. And Henderson continues her game plan, walks Thomas down. And now it's Thomas on the reply. This is an absolute topsy-turvy fight, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these ladies going head to head. And a bit of a scrappy exchange there. We have Stacey Henderson come forward. Jemma Thomas tries to reply, but a little bit late off the mark. Work again, a little hook to the body there from Thomas. And Stacey Henderson comes forward with a few shots of her own. A little bit of a scrappy round here from Henderson, not quite as good as the first. Thomas is making a comeback, making a reply. Henderson looks to end the round big. A little bit closer, that one.
bit better. What did you do before? Whatever you did before was brilliant. You man him with a strip, I think.
Here we go, round 3, Jemma Thomas, Stacey Henderson. And again, it's Stacey Henderson starting off the round looking to walk Thomas back. And Thomas replying with strong counterpunch has been the common theme throughout this fight. And Stacey Henderson again looks to walk Thomas back. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. It's been good work from both ladies so far in the bout. Neither one has looked like they're going to stop. Neither one has looked tired. Both incredibly fit. Both very well prepared for this fight. As Thomas looks for a big haymaker right hook there. Nothing doing though. Henderson hops out the way nimbly. Thomas testing with that jab cross, and Henderson looks, gets through the middle with a cross of her own. A little bit of a cut opening now just on the bridge of the nose bridge of Henderson rather. And a big right cross there, straight through the guard. Lands on Thomas, and another big shot. Henderson lands straight through the guard of Thomas. This might be a good start here for Stacey Henderson. Thomas looking a little bit upset about something. Referee Danny Kendrick says fight on. And Henderson will look for that big shot through the middle one more time as Thomas looks to reply with a few shots of her own. Henderson just locking up in a little bit of a headlock there. And we're back to the action. Things starting to heat up in round number 3. Big shots there again from Stacey Henderson. Again through the middle, a lovely straight cross straight onto the chin of Jemma Thomas, who eats the shot well. Doesn't look wobbled, ladies and gentlemen. Again, good work from Stacey Henderson. Working in close, Jemma Thomas with a few hooks to the body. Again, works in close. And we move into the final few seconds here of round number 3. It's going to be a tight one. Both ladies absolutely exhausted in there now as it comes to the end of round number 3, and it's a big shot to end, as is befitting for both of these ladies.
Fighters to the centre of the ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a massive applause, round of applause for both these young ladies, please. Well, we do have a winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Stacey Henderson. A big round of applause for Jemma Thomas, please.